Hey Google friends! This idea was shared with me this past fall. Jessica Carbo described how she typed up her lesson plans in a Google document and then created a bit.ly address to share them out with her sub. If you don't know what a bit.ly address is, it's just a URL shortener, and there are plenty other website shorteners out there, but I happen to like bit.ly, so that's what we're going to use today. To start, you want to create your lesson plans using Google Docs. And when you're finished, we want to use the share button and make sure our sharing permissions reach outside of our school. I like to say usually on with anyone who has the link, and we have to make sure that they not only can view but they can edit, and I'll share why in a little bit later. So you want to make sure that you change this to can edit and say save. Now we're given this URL up here, so we're going to go ahead and just use our we're going to copy that, and we're done with that. Once at the bit.ly address, we're going to click on create, and in this box provided we're going to paste our shared URL address, and then we're going to click on create, and it already has created a customized, as you can see, a much shorter URL address to get to my document. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy that so that you can see what it looks like for someone else who might be typing that information in. Once I've shortened that URL address, now I can share it with my administrator, and he can give it to whoever is coming into my room to sub, and then they can easily just type that into the URL of any web browser. Here I'm using Internet Explorer, and so you could see how they could just easily type that in themselves even if they didn't have a link to copy and paste. And so once I hit enter on the keyboard, now my document has appeared here for them to read and view. And the reason that I encourage you to allow the whoever you're sharing it with to edit is that once your sub has it, they can easily type in notes from today and give you some feedback right in that document. And the other nice part about sharing lesson plans or sub with your sub is that you can even add to this document if you end up being gone for longer than expected. If you keep it open during the day, your sub can even, it is a way to communicate back and forth if you refresh the screen. So thank you, Jessica, for sharing this time-saving tip. And I hope everybody gets an opportunity to try out this, or at least try out bit.ly, the URL shortener. And I'm wishing everyone a great week.